Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic, host of Bachelor Nation News. Happy Friday. Now, look, everyone's been sending me this. I don't even know if I'm allowed to share this with you, but I am. It's the Zach spilling his secret. The Bachelor plays Truth or Drink. I'm going to play for you 5 different clips where he discusses his first kiss, best pickup line, what he ranks himself on the lover scale between 1 to 10, and I think he gives himself the perfect ranking. I really do. You can never win in that situation. And also, they have a good conversation about waxing your nostrils. So this is peak barrel scraping season. It's our last video, unless there's any breaking news, before the season begins Monday, the 23rd, and we'll have Zach pursuing love. We will be here for a before show live stream, 7 p.m. East Coast, 4 p.m. Pacific, and also after the episode, 10 p.m. East Coast, 7 p.m. Pacific. All right, so that's where I'll be. I want to thank you guys so much for riding with me during the off season, where we just have fun. It's content for you guys to get through the day, and nothing too serious, but I appreciate everyone that's been in support of what we do. All right, so The Cut is, I guess, a YouTube channel, a social media platform. They do this thing where either answer the question or drink. It's like truth or dare, but it's truth or drink. And let's just watch their Instagram reel, and then I'll play the full version. All right, hold on. We got to go back to it here. We missed the beginning. It's already a riveting start here.
Okay, so how early into the show did your first kiss happen?
Okay, the music's a little much. How early was the first kiss? And Zach doesn't answer. He takes a sip of bourbon.
Interesting.
And again, unfortunately, that's kind of how this whole process is going to go. It's a little tough to do a tell-all when contractually you're not allowed to share much before the season starts. But they try their best. Jesse is a good sport. And let's go to the clips here. All right, first thing is they share their worst date stories. Now, as you guys know, because this may or may not be licensed content with Mozart music in the background or whatever the hell they're playing, Tchaikovsky, I don't know. I've got to speak a little bit in between the takes to break it up so I don't get a content strike.
What's the worst date you've ever been on?
I went on a date. She just starts talking to me is constantly taking lots and lots of shrooms, and she is currently on shrooms on this date.
And nothing against people who do shrooms, but first dates are good. Don't get too drunk, don't get too high, don't get too psychedelic. Those things are always good for a baseline first date.
She's like tripping.
Yeah, she's like
right
tripping at this Italian restaurant, but she's like keeping it.
But by the way, some shrooms before Italian, maybe she's onto something.
Really cool. She's like, I'm all my friends' shamans. I do it on the weekend. And I was just like.
I was once late to a date. I was texting and autocorrect totally screwed me. Be there in 5 minutes. In the cab, it autocorrected it to be there in 5 minutes on the can.
Hey, there you go. You got to do what you got to do. And by the way, a group date where they're on shrooms just might be something we can all get behind. All right, the question is, who was your first kiss? Let's see if he answers.
Okay, so how early into the show did your first kiss happen?
How early into the show? Now, we know it's going to be night 1. I mean, someone's going to be kissing him night 1, so I don't know. Best pickup line is the next question they ask. And again, we're not going to get many answers here. Don't blame them. Although I'll tell you what, the sort of Instagram commenters were not kind. They said they're both so supremely unlikable. Look, here's my thing. If Jesse Palmer's not likable, who is? He's Canadian. He's good looking, he's charming, he's got the scruff, he has solid eye contact and white teeth. If that doesn't breed likability, I don't know what does. And other people go, he's so boring, we'll not be watching. Okay, Tara, well, we'll have to see how it goes. I don't like to judge people before the season. But anyway, let's go to our next question here. Best pickup line? Let's see.
Best pickup line.
You gotta act it out.
And you have to act it out. I'm a girl at the bar with my old fashioned and a beard.
Girl, are you my appendix? Because I don't know what you are or how you work, but I have this feeling that makes me want to take you out. Appendix, get it? Like people, like they burst? That was so bad.
Yikes. My pickup line would be this. I like to go up and you go behind their shirt and you go, can I see something? And then you look for their tag and you go, just what I thought, made in heaven. I feel like that's or the other one is did it hurt? And they go, what? When you fell, huh? From heaven. And then the other one I like is when you say a fat penguin and they go, huh? And you go, I just wanted to say something to break the ice. Fat penguin. I think that's a good one. All right, icebreakers. All right, lover scale. Let's go to the lover scale. This is the scale in which how good of a lover does he think he is? I mean, look, you can't say 10 out of 10 because then people will be like, he's an F-boy. You can't say 2 out of, so let's see if he has a good answer.
The hand rubbing. On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rank yourself as a lover?
God, I mean, these are just like
That one was handwritten, by the way, not typed. So it was recently added.
I'd give him a 6.
7.5.
7.5. Hey, solid C. That's a solid C. He gives himself, hey, what are you going to do? Give yourself a 9? Then next thing you know, you have ex-girlfriends going like, well, I've got receipts to prove he's no better than a 4. And you're like, all right, thanks, Samantha. We appreciate you. All right, fantasy suite dates. Let's see the question about fantasy. Yeah, this is also surface level. Here's what, look, by all means, this is just a way for them to promote the show. It's probably going to get, it only has 82,000 views, but, they probably spend an hour talking to each other, having a few drinks, and it just turns into a 5-minute clip. And it's just a trailer for the show, and that's okay.
How nervous were you for the overnight dates when it was fantasy suite time?
There's a lot to unpack that week. So I might drink.
Physically.
Yeah.
A dick.
Okay. Who's the last person you kissed?
That's a good question.
Now that would probably spoil if he is still with the winner. And the next question we have is nostril hair.
Trim up your nostril hairs.
It's definitely part of
Question was, how often do you trim up your nostril hair?
the routine.
Have you ever tried the wax?
Wax your nose?
Oh, dude.
Does anyone pull out their nostril hairs? Sometimes you're stuck in traffic and you're just like, God, I wish I wasn't, Is that weird? Is that gross? Someone relates to me.
No.
This will change your life.
You wax your nose?
Hell yeah. You can buy this home nose wax.
Jesse just got so bro. You wax your nose? Hell yeah, bro. You don't need a hairy nose when you're surfing the gnarly waves.
Waxing kit.
Okay.
And you heat it up, it's these little pellets of wax you put in the microwave, and then you put like a stick in it, and then shove it up your nose for 60, and then pull really hard.
But here's the deal, and maybe I'll buy some of these because I don't have any, but they're a pretty good price, $9 here for 100 count or 100 grams of nose hair wax beads. Oh, 15 to 20 uses. All right, so it's only got 15 to 20 uses. But yeah, you go in there with one of these devil sticks, and I think by having a little bit of a stick, you can get some velocity on the pull, and I think that'll probably help it out a little bit. How often do you have to do that though? Probably not, once every couple months. 15 to 20 total uses. And I don't know if should I try it? What do you guys think? Should I try a nose wax kit? I think I should, maybe. All right, next question here. I think at 5:48 is our final question. Now you can go watch the full thing, but trust me when I say you ain't missing much.
Did you find love on The Bachelor?
With the question, do you find love on The Bachelor? He takes a slow sip.
Interesting.
And they say interesting.
Delicious.
Yes.
So we'll have to see how it all plays
And we can't
out.
wait for you to join us on the season premiere.
Is Jesse smashed? Let's watch Jesse's face one more time. He stumbles here.
Interesting.
Delicious.
Yes.
Delicious.
Yes. And we can't wait for you to join us on the season premiere January 23rd with our guy Zach. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, there they are. And of course, the extended trailer that we get to see after a new season begins. So, okay, we've played that a million times, and we'll have to see how it goes Monday night. I do want to express one more time to you guys my sincerest gratitude for having the most loyal audience in the world. Truly, per capita, you guys are just so dang loyal. So many of you guys are coming out to our February 15th show in San Diego. Tickets are barely almost sold out. It's just unbelievable. I know people are coming in from Phoenix and other parts of the country, and I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. And also, as far as your commitment to supporting my content during the off season, it means the world to me. If you are a member of the Patreon and didn't watch today's live stream, I opened up to you all about why it's so important that I keep harvesting my relationship with you. I had a recent sort of business inquiry not go in a direction that might have been good, but like they say, when one door closes, another one opens. I discuss it fully on the Patreon today, and at the very end of the Patreon, we had some live stream buffering issues, so it's the very end of the episode. But I just got to tell you guys, you have helped me solidify my belief in the creative experience we're trying to put together here. And by that, I mean no advertiser and no, campaign is going to get in the way of what I think is good content for me to make and for you to consume. So if, I know, again, we're not for everybody, but for those who get what we do, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for a very challenging and yet rewarding off season. And unless there's any breaking news, which there might be, we'll be back on Monday for the start of the new season of The Bachelor. I've been Dave Neal. Thank you guys so much. I'll check you out this afternoon for Bachelor Rush Hour, the hit podcast that I started just 2 months ago. And you can go catch all the behind the scenes content, all of it wrapped together in a bow if you missed any of the other videos over there at Bachelor Rush Hour. Link in the comment section. Bye, everybody.